Buff it, fix the top, and flip it.
Spend our time over the next few months building something that nobody's ever thought of.
A build of this magnitude, it really deserves a year, if not more. Ahoy, Captain.
It's a land yacht.
That is a land yacht.
72 boat tail.
They're kind of funky looking.
It's only got 40,000 miles?
That's what it's showing.
Wow.
We got a wide open door there. Let's put it inside and we can talk about it. Holy cow, 72. Rad. Y'all remember I bought this Riviera out of a guy's man cave not that long ago here in Argyle, Texas. I paid $10,500 for it. Listen to that. That was a steal because it's got no rust, has never been wrecked, and never been molested.
I'm beginning to wonder why you brought this car in to show us.
I just think it's cool.
What do you call that color? Unattractive beige?
Buttermilk yellow?
Buttermilk yellow.
Buttermilk yellow. Buttermilk yellow?
Buff it, fix the top, and flip it.
Hey.
You're already breaking stuff.
Sorry. Yeah. Hey, this is nice not having to push a car for once.
Because this is gonna be Gas Monkey's first supercar build, unlike anything anyone's ever seen, and I plan on taking it to SEMA. But when the guys find out the crazy plan I've got in mind, they're gonna flip. Who already broke the top?
Josh broke it.
Josh did it.
That idiot, Josh.
Golly.
Did I break it, or am I making progress while you guys stand around? You're breaking it.
All right, so I think you could just clean it up and sell it and get rid of the overspray and maybe make some money. This thing's worth 12, 14 like it sits and maybe 20 cleaned up. But then I got to looking at it and I'm like, I was looking at the brand new ZR1s that just came out. And if you look at it in the right light and squinting, this kind of looks like an overgrown one. If you slammed this and had it on the ground and slicked it up, it could be sexy.
Richard might have an eye for car design, but sexy is not a word I would use for this boat.
I want to build a 1972 Riviera for SEMA, the biggest automotive trade show in the world. And the goal is to turn heads and blow minds in a way that only Gas Monkey Garage can.
It's not that we can't make this Riviera badass. That's not the problem. Time's the problem.
Make sure we got enough time and especially enough budget.
You know, if you're building a project in your garage and it goes south, well, nobody has to know. But we put our necks on the line every day here. If this one blows up on us, we're gonna look like complete idiots. I love the ideas. The time window I can see just gets shorter and shorter.
We're not going to just rest on our laurels. We have to take the risk and spend our time over the next few months building something that nobody's ever thought of.
A build of this magnitude, it really deserves a year, if not more. Getting it done in months and putting it out there at SEMA, that's asking for trouble.
Can we play with the color a little bit? Maybe not green, not black. Everybody's gonna expect green out of us.
Okay, I will give you my word we won't do green or black.
Okay.
This Riviera build is going to be big. SEMA's in 5 months, and that sounds like a long way off, but it's not. Not when I'm putting $300K into a car. Yep, you heard that right. This is a $300,000 build.
300K, that's a lot of money. But 5 months, that's not really a lot of time for a project that needs as much care and detail as this one. Everyone has their doubts. But when SEMA rolls around, one way or another, we're going to find out if Richard bit off more than we can chew. Pretty simple plan, really. Jason and Mike will focus on the front and the motor.
Oh, that's ingenious.
Tony and Josh will focus on the rear and the trim.
Oh my God, it's so heavy.
And Jeremy and I will pull out the interior. This car was built in '72, and to make it a modern supercar is not really going to be something that's easy.
Ah, yeah.
We're going to change the whole car, basically. And to do that with it and keep the same Buick look and feel and add Corvette in the mix, I'm concerned about the fact that this is the size of 2 Corvettes. A Corvette is like half this car. We could just go down the wrong path and end up with something that does not look good. It has to look the part. It has to act the part. It has to sound the part. Look the part's the most important, though, because that's my goal, is to make it look as good as I possibly can. Yeah. And hopefully it'll smell a lot better when we get done with it, too, because it really stinks right now. Oh, there we go. Hey! Ah, ground wire.
Hey, watch this.
All right, let's get the body off. This thing got so much lighter.
It's all on the floor over there.
Firewall's very heavy.
I think we're home free.
Yeah.
That is how it's done.
Watch your fingers. Good?
Let's get the gas tank out.
Right.
72 rivvies back from sandblasting.
Oh, my hands are clean. Well, Mike, is it good?
Yeah, it's super good.
Seems like we always waste the best cars, the ones we cut up.
Wait.
No, that's good.
This means
good
Jeremy and I
build.
can get straight to fabrication, not have to do rust repair. That makes
That
me
is
happy.
very true.
Talk about good timing. I'm actually really stoked on this because,
wow.
you know, we talked about this already, and I think we kind of have a good game plan now, and this is what I think it should actually look like.
Wow.
And I just finished the rendering for it when it came back from sandblasting, so really good timing. Carbon fiber hood, bronze wheels with a polished lip and polished knockoffs.
Yep.
I want to do the split bumpers like a 70 model Camaro.
Yep.
So that looks like it's got the chop top.
It does have a chop top. I'm thinking like an inch and a half in the front only. Right now, we're going to chop the top on the Riviera to hopefully lower the roof by an inch. A chop top is the one thing that makes a hot rod a hot rod. Chopping tops, it goes all the way back to the late 30s. Guys were souping up cars and racing on dry lake beds. They cut off everything they could to lose weight and gain speed. Their next trick for getting faster was cutting down the roofline for better aerodynamics. The original chop top was solely for speed. With the Riviera chop, we're more interested in style. It's hard to look super cool while I'm laughing at you. We're good. Good? Dude, it looks so much different. It really does. You can stand over here and look at it.
Oh, for sure.
Well, we only took a little more than an inch out of the front, but that might have been a little too much.
It looks weird. It went uphill to match that rising body line.
Let's unchop it. That'd be great.
No.
Oh. Ah, it's too much.
I kind of think it's maybe a quarter inch too much, too. To get it just right, we'll adjust the brace holding the roof and see how it all lines up.
Okay.
Up a quarter inch.
Quarter inch.
And then it's even. Yeah, that's much better.
This is a perfect example of how going too fast can lead to disaster. Just taking a little bit of material out of the top made it a much more aggressive car. I'm gonna stick it. Yeah. And I would normally want to cut a car a little more than this, but cutting it an inch worked out to be just the right amount.
Did we already lay it down?
Hey, you can't tell?
What do you think?
That's rad.
It's down a full inch in the front. That's what we decided on. If you measure from the window line, it's actually like an 1/8 inch lower in the front now. Before it was like, what, a full
Inch. Solid inch.
It was a full inch. It's not a drastic chop like we would normally think of when we say chop a top, but we did this in the most efficient manner possible.
Yeah,
I don't think you
I
can chop.
looked up and you guys already had it done.
I don't think you could chop a car like this any faster than we did it.
That's slick. I like it.
With the new chassis that's coming, we'll have to ditch the entire floor, rear fender wells, trunk, everything. I mean, just an outside shell and a roof is all that'll be left.
We got some big old tires and really cool suspension going in the back of this thing. We'd like to cut this all out now.
Dude, I'm totally floored.
Stupid.
With the trunk floor deleted and still more to cut out, we're gonna need a lot of bracing inside. A lot of 1x1. In the end, that's what's gonna keep this car right and nice. Even though we don't got a chassis, we know there's a lot of metal that's still gonna be in the way.
Why is everybody standing around?
Well, we're talking about next step.
Making good progress.
Progress does look good, but we got a problem. Chris Austin Chassis Works just called, and we gave him a tall order. I knew it when we went in, and it's a little bit delayed.
Delayed?
A little bit
We're
like
supposed to be
delayed.
getting it next week, right?
Not coming, and it's not their fault.
Give us the bad news. How late is it going to be?
2 weeks
Later. So a
later.
month.
A month from right now?
Yeah, this isn't something that was sitting in the computer that they could punch out.
Do they have any part of it? Do they have a rear end assembly?
I kind of went down that rabbit trail with them.
We made as much progress as we can without having the chassis. We can't fabricate parts now without having the foundation of the build. And Richard said we'd be working on other cars at the same time, but that time came a little sooner than I hoped.
Sorry for the bad news. Just push all the together and
Like I said,
do something else.
What a buzzkill, dude. I was having a good time until